नहीं ये तो बहुत सूखा वाला था. Good morning everybody.
Good morning.
Lovely. Teacher? I should get used to that by now. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, our esteemed faculty and fellow students, good morning, namaskar, anivarikum vanakkam, swagatam, suswagatam, sat sri akal aap sabko. On behalf of AIMS and PSGIM, I, Ekta Makhija, we'd like to welcome you all to the valedictory ceremony of the 34th Annual AIMS Management Education Convention. A huge round of applause, please. It is with immense pleasure and gratitude that I stand before you all today to reflect on the incredible journey we have embarked on over the past few days. These past 2 days have been nothing short of remarkable. We have witnessed a glimpse of the brilliant minds, got engaged in thought-provoking panel discussions. We have absorbed a lot of wisdom from the inspiring lectures. And last but not the least, we have forged connections that will undoubtedly shape our future in the world of management education. I would like to extend my gratitude to all the leaders of the industry, to the deans, to the directors, to the faculty members, to the students of the business school, the researchers, the policy makers, and all the stakeholders who are involved for taking your time out and being here with us in this 3-day convention. Well, I would also like to thank our associate sponsors and our associate partners for their gracious support. Thank you all very, very much. Without further delay, I would now request Dr. R Nandagopal, the President, AIMS, and Director General of STC, to kindly deliver the opening remarks.
Respected Chief Guest of the Day, Dr. Jairam Varadaraj, illustrious past presidents, board members of the AIMS Executive Board, regional vice presidents, student friends, and also faculty members, deans, and directors of the various business schools. This last 3 days was a very great learning experience we all of us had. We started with the inaugural function and then we had 2 days plenary session and various competitions were conducted. And today the people who are identified and as a winners will be given awards and rewards. And I'm happy that more than 25 business school students from all over the country participated and we had more than 300 delegates from various business schools all over the country is attending. This is the first time we also tried to introduce the free conference workshop. We found it was a big success and I think Professor from IIM Bangalore did an excellent job and we also had a panel discussion on accreditation, international accreditation under Totati Raman. Both the programs we got excellent feedback and yesterday we had an exclusive session for students also. So there were 3 eminent speakers spoke about the requirements of the students and it was well received by the students community also. I'm very happy that today in the valedictory session we have Dr. Jairam Varadaraj. Of course, Dr. Jairam Varadaraj needs no introduction to Coimbatore crowd, but he is one of the distinguished industrialists and academics. In fact, he did his MBA in US University and did PhD under Dr. C.K. Praglad. Many of them may not know. C is Coimbatore. So Coimbatore K. Praglad is from Coimbatore place and he also did PhD under C.K. Praglad and we are very happy that today he is here to deliver valedictory address. And I am also happy and congratulate on behalf of AIMS member institution and executive board, congratulating incoming president Dr. Sudhir Sharma, the chairman of Master School of Management from Meerut, and welcome Dr. Sri Vidya. I think you have seen the 3-day activities. I think a lot of efforts, planning has gone, and we had an inaugural session with 1,500 students at new PSG Tech auditorium, and all the efforts I think Sri Vidya has put. Let us congratulate her and her team for an excellent work. With this, once again, I welcome all of you for this valedictory function and also look forward the great afternoon today. Thank you very much. Thanks for the opportunity.
Well, thank you so much, sir. That is quite short and sweet. Thank you very, very much. Well, now we are about to witness one of the most eagerly anticipated moments of the valedictory ceremony. Yes, this is the presentation of the prestigious award, Ravi J. Mathay Award. Ladies and gentlemen, this prestigious award is named after the visionary Ravi J. Mathay. He is a beacon of the excellence in the realm of management education. This award symbolizes the exceptional contribution that eliminates the path for future generations of the management scholars and practitioners. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is not just a tribute to the person, but it is a celebration of enduring the spirits of innovation and leadership that drives our community forward. So, without further delay, it is time to introduce the recipients of the Ravi J. Mathay Award. To begin with, this award is being presented to Dr. Bhimraya Maitri. To tell you about him, he is the director of prestigious Indian Institute of Management, Nagpur. He is an eminent academician, a renowned researcher, and an astute administrator. He is an institution builder. He has had an illustrious career spanning several decades and held several significant leadership positions at the premier management institutes and corporates. An amazing personality of extraordinary talent and capabilities. Dr. Maitri is counted amongst India's most outstanding leaders and highly recognized luminaries in the field of management education. Well, before assuming his current coveted assignment, Dr. Maitri served as the director of IIM Trichinopalli. He has made immense contributions to the L&T Institute of Project Management, Vadodara, and IMI New Delhi, MDI, Gurgaon, BITS Pilani, and many more. He has successfully led national and international accreditation and re-accreditation programs, and he has spearheaded significant curriculum overhauls for the PGDM programs. Being an expert in the field of project management and infrastructure, quality management, and supply chain management, he has made significant contributions. He is a visitor nominee to IIT Delhi, Roorkee, and Jodhpur, and he is the Minister of Education, Government of India nominee on the Board of Governors of NITIE Mumbai and NIBM Pune. Dr. Maitri is a part of several policy making schemes and he is a part of the Committee for Higher Education. He is a member of National Commission of Cooperation with UNESCO. He is also the chairman of several national higher educational and professional bodies such as All India Board of Management Studies, New Delhi, and WGDEB, UGC New Delhi, Human Resource Management in Innovation, Sectional Committee Management and System Division Council. He has his part in Bureau of Indian Standards, New Delhi, and AIMA Board of Studies, New Delhi. Throughout his career, Dr. Maitri has received numerous prestigious awards and recognitions, including the country's prestigious AIMA Kewal Noria Award for Academic Leadership in Management Education, Distinguished Service Award by Asia Pacific Decision Science Institute, Top Director Award by CSR, and then Distinguished Alumnus Award and Top Rankers Excellence Award for Outstanding Academic Leadership by Top Rankers Management Club, New Delhi. Moreover, Dr. Maitri has provided consultancy services to several esteemed organizations, including L&T, Bosch, Titan, FDCM, NTPC, Army of Ordnance Corps, Ministry of Defense, Delhi, Transport Corporation, and Railway Land Development Authority, among others. He has authored numerous books and research articles and trained over 200 vice chancellors and more than 1,000 heads of institutes. His efforts in enhancing the quality of technical education in the country are truly commendable. The Association of Indian Management Schools takes immense pride in conferring this prestigious Ravi J. Mathay Award, National Fellow Award, to Dr. Bhimraya Maitri, Director, IIM Nagpur. Now, can we have you on the stage, please? And I request President AIMS, Dr. Nandagopal, to kindly present the most prestigious award, Ravi J. Mathay National Fellow Award. Sir, congratulations. Sir, your acceptance speech, please.
Very good afternoon, distinguished dignitaries on the dais, the president and the president-elect are going to take a charge very soon, Sharma ji, and today's chief guest, the distinguished guest of honor, all the distinguished faculty members, board members of All India Institute of Management Schools, the invited guests, my dear students. I am extremely humbled to receive this Ravi J. Mathay Award from All India Institute of Management Schools, and I am very thankful to AIMS for recognizing the contribution and bestowing this award on me. And this award further adds more accountability and responsibility on me. I have to live up to the expectation of great personality like Ravi J. Mathay, and I am sure, so this will further give the strength and energy to do more and more contribute for the management education and also to uplift the management education. I am very happy to accept this award and thank you very much for doing this.
Thank you so much, sir. And again, congratulations. Well, the award also goes to Dr. Ratan Sharma. In pursuit of his dream, Dr. Ratan Sharma embarked on a challenging journey with limited resources. Undeterred by his modest background, he displayed unwavering determination and a passion for learning at an early stage. His restlessness focuses on education bore fruit as he secured admissions to the prestigious Sri Ram College of Commerce, Delhi University. After completing his post-graduation from there, Dr. Sharma started his career as a teacher in a college of Delhi University. Driven by a belief in the power of knowledge and perseverance, he faced every obstacle as an opportunity to grow. His academic pursuit culminated in the attainment of a PhD from Delhi University, accompanied by load of accolades such as the Best Article Award from the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India for his remarkable dedication to research. Due to his dedication and commitment to education, Dr. Sharma caught the attention of esteemed academic institutions like ASCI Hyderabad, IIM Lucknow, MDI Gurgaon, and SPJIMR Mumbai. He played leadership roles in the founding teams of business schools like BULMIM and Delhi School of Business, where he shared practical insights to bridge the gap between the theory and the real world scenarios. His thirst for knowledge led him to become an EFMD fellow at Manchester Business School, UK, where he explored factors influencing abnormal returns on corporate quality equities in the UK throughout a research project. Beyond his own achievements, Dr. Sharma actively engaged with various professional bodies, guiding institutes in providing high quality management education. His involvement as a committee member at reputed universities demonstrated his commitment to shaping the future of education. As a skilled trainer, he conducted numerous programs for executives in corporates and government sectors, imparting valuable management skills and leadership qualities to his participants. Dr. Sharma's expertise extended to consultancy, where he provided insights to various organizations across industrial sectors on CSR, sustainability, and strategy. Currently holding the esteemed position of Professor Emeritus at DSB and Chairman of the Center for Sustainable Development at VIP and DSB, Dr. Ratan Sharma's journey from a modest background has left an incredible mark on the field of education and management, inspiring countless individuals to pursue their dreams regardless of their beginnings. The Association of Indian Management Schools takes immense pride in conferring its prestigious Ravi Mathay National Fellow Award to Dr. Ratan Sharma, Professor Emeritus Delhi School of Business, New Delhi. Sir, please, padhariye. Congratulations, sir.
Good afternoon, friends. Distinguished guests for on this panel, this side, very respected colleagues, my senior colleagues on this, on the dais and also on this side. Indeed, I am humbled really to receive this Ravi J. Mathay Award. When I was told in fact, about this award, because that's a great personality, Sara Bhai and Ravi J. Mathay, the first director of IIM Ahmedabad. His contribution, I'm sure I did not really elaborate on that, but to really receive and receive this award, which has been bestowed onto me, I will try to come to the expectations of whatever it is. I must mention a few things before really I leave this. I was reminded of my early journey because what mentioned was very modest background with which I started. There was something which is what is called, I was learning what we say Sanskrit. I didn't know it. Up to 8 we learned Sanskrit. Isha na vidya na tapo na danam. You know that shloka. Tapo na danam, jnanam na shilam na guno na dharma. Te mertuloke bhavar bhuta manushya rupen ragashalavati. I used to mug up because I didn't know Sanskrit. But few words always remain in my mind and heart when I was a kid, up to 7th and 8th. Try to be there in that mind. Jnanam na shilam, na guno na dharma. Now this continued in the process. And I tried, in fact, if I look back, try to look my journey in 3 different phases, where I was in Delhi University in a college, completed my M.Com from Shriram College, Delhi School of Economics, PhD, and taught there in Delhi University. And suddenly it so happened that I jumped to Administrative Staff College of India, Hyderabad, where I learned the training process. And then this is second part of my journey which happened. Why I am saying this is because this is the learning which has taken place over a period of time. And third phase was the academic leadership role. By chance, I have completed 50 years in the education. I was the youngest faculty in Delhi University in 1972 when I took over, taught there. But this learning has been fantastic. I always thought, and that is what I would like for the young people, because I believe I teach accounting and finance. Normally, it is a very technical sort of a subject, but through my training and learning, I try to make that it has to be simplified. It cannot be in a technical jargon. It can't be only for CA level teaching. It has to be for non-finance people also. I tried. So the best way what I tried to do was this, and which I will mention a few names. Learning has to be simplified, which over these 2 days we have learned also. Secondly, learning has to be fun. It cannot be free because I am basically a teacher. Even I was an academic leader for 22 years. I did not stop teaching. I was teaching, in fact. It gives me an opportunity to learn further, to read, discuss, etc. with the young people. Second is learning has to be fun. I know I have a lot of limitations. I know I don't know everything, and that's why I realized long back. So what I did was I never competed with anybody. I competed with myself. I was trying to improve upon me. This is merely I'm saying for the young people, compete not with everybody, compete with yourself. Are you better off today? How you are there? And so on. Later on, I read Peter Drucker and came to know that future is happening today. Therefore, make present beautiful. You're improving, you're learning exercise. That's what we did. I'll take few more minutes if you. And that is what was very crucial for me, that present has to be made important. So without that, but in this process, I learned a lot from lot many people. In fact, in IST Hyderabad, we have Dharmi Sinha, those of you who knew, Dr. Preetham Singh, Ravi Mohinder Kaura. They're the people, great guys, great men. They mentored me, they tried to help me out. In Lucknow, we have Professor Ishwar Dayal, the first director, in fact, helped me out. Venkatai Patil, she did wonderfully great job. In fact, she really helped me to improve upon whatever there. These were all small leadership roles we did in PGDM, chairman, and all that. These are part of academic administration. I'll not get into that part. But to make me learn things, trying to be a team leader, and that is what was important. My own chairman here from Delhi School of Business, Dr. S.C. Bas, in fact, helped me also to grow in this field. And lastly, and remember, I was during the days when the Godrej typewriter was there. I'm sorry. There was nothing like anything of what we are really mentioning. Still learn the skills, computer and everything. Lotus 123, SPS, and those days word start. And that's what was very crucial. Learning to learn. Learning has to be there. You can't stop learning. And that's what I try to inculcate. With whatever modest background I did it. And so it is very crucial. We should try to really embark. During this process, which I got it, in fact, not many people, in fact, which I won't name, so many, in fact, helped me to get into this. But I must say that my family also, in fact, not only family, also family only contributed. Because ultimately it is the family which suffers. And believe you me, I never thought, I'm from Delhi. I was born, brought up, studied, worked. And Delhi people, as you know that, they always feel they are two great guys. I'm sorry, but then that is the fact, I admit it. And I never thought I will leave Delhi anytime because Delhi is India, Delhi is world. But when I went to Hyderabad, I realized, no, Delhi is not the world. Frankly, there's much more. And when I went back to Delhi, I said, no, you should have a three language. When I had it in institute, I said, no, you have had it, you have a three language. And I started to talk to colleagues from Tamil Nadu. They said it, that if you had know the Tamil language, then probably other languages you can learn. So I implemented when 2006. In the first course which I offered, the students opted. I made it compulsory. Every student has to opt for it. I know. Every student has to opt for it. They did it wonderfully. But I failed. I could not continue. So in any way, we did a lot of creativity, innovation. Through the process, learned the whole process. I am so grateful, particularly my family and other friends, those who helped. I am thankful to Professor Nandagopal and the executive board meeting. They found me fit to be a Ravi Mathay awardee. So nice of you. So nice. Thank you very much.
Congratulations once again, sir. Ravi Mathay Award, the National Fellow Award, also goes to Dr. Jairam Varadaraj. Well, Dr. J is a managing director of LV Equipments Limited, which is a globally present manufacturer of air compressors, which is based in Coimbatore in India. LV is a $400 million enterprise with 2,000 employees. Dr. J believes that the purpose of an enterprise is not limited to just profits. With a corollary that purpose cannot be fulfilled without profits, this belief is practiced by creating an organization that operates with a fine balance between the purpose, the profits, and equity towards all stakeholders. His ambition built on the topic of his doctoral thesis in the US when he wanted to understand why Indian companies are not competitive worldwide. The late Dr. C.K. Prahlad, who is one of his guides for the doctoral work, when he returned to India in 1987, Dr. J began to transform a family business with a national character into a global enterprise, which is a pride for us to say it, which is currently ranked number 6 in the world. His aspiration is to become ranked one among the top 3 in the world and is poetically called CK2. K2 being the tallest mountain in the world and most difficult to scale, and hence it is CK2 that stands for Conquer K2. Jay moved to US for his graduate studies after completing his bachelor degrees in commerce from the University of Madras. He did his MBA from George Washington University and earned his PhD in International Business and Strategy from the University of Michigan. Dr. J is one of the board of a diverse set of companies which are involved in consumer appliances, in textiles, in castings and boilers, as well as he is an active board member of non-profits which are involved in medical care and education. He owns 4 patents in the area of food processing, drive belts, compressors, and consumer appliances. He is passionate about innovation, which is frugal, which is disruptive, which is affordable, and it is world class. The Association of Indian Management School takes immense pride in conferring this prestigious Ravi J. Mathay National Fellow Award to Dr. Jairam Varadaraj, Managing Director, LV Equipments Limited, Coimbatore. Congratulations, sir. Sir, your acceptance speech, and we would definitely want you to deliver the valedictory address as well.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Um, First of all, I apologize for being a little late. I had a bit of a setback that was unexpected. Thank you very much for this award. It's an amazing honor to receive it. Professor Mathay is iconic in the area of management education as well as in industry. I don't think there are many people who are in management education or in business who haven't heard about him or know about him. And for me, my insights into him was also probably accelerated and made more deeper by my association with C.K. Prahlad, because C.K. was in IIM during the time Professor Mathay was also there. So I've had some interesting insights about things that happened there. So I'm extremely grateful for this recognition, and I'm honored to receive it. Thank you very much. So I'll move on to the second part of why I was invited here, the valedictory speech. I'd like to talk a little bit about why do we exist in a business? Why do businesses exist? What's the fundamental reason? I think it'll be good to wind back a little bit and understand the current context. So if you look at the late 70s and 80s, is when the corporate raiders, whether it was Carl Icahn or Michael Milliken, the kinds of them that decided that shareholder value maximization was the fundamental goal, and they went after companies to look at underlying value that was not realized. And this philosophy was further compounded by Professor Milton Friedman, who also made a statement that the fundamental purpose of a corporation is shareholder wealth maximization. And that drove, and it's been driving for the last 50 years, the behavior, expectations is shareholder wealth maximization. Now, has the world become a better place because of that? Probably has, but it could have been a better, even better place. I fundamentally believe yes. Now, while we have built great companies, great products, great services over the last 50 years, it has come at a very high cost of inequity. Now, inequity, so we keep talking about what makes a nation developed, and we say GDP. Now, GDP is not at all a measure of a nation's progress or size or development. If GDP was the only thing, Saudi Arabia should be a developed nation. Now, for me, equity is such an important part of a measure of development. And if it is there for the country, it is certainly there for the company, because we are micro representations of a country, right? So if you look at inequity in corporations, it is extremely immense. So the US leads this on a multiple of 265 as the value difference between the lowest paid and the highest paid. 265 is an obscene number. Unfortunately, India doesn't lag far behind. It's at 250. Now, the difference between this is that at least the starting base in the US is far higher. The starting base in India is abysmally low, and the multiple is very high. So, building a purpose which works beyond shareholder maximization. I'm not saying shareholder maximization is bad. It is one vector. And we have to keep reminding ourselves that it's only one vector. There are many vectors on which we need to build an organization. Now, for us as a company, we look at 6 stakeholders. We look at our customer, we look at our employee, we look at our supplier, our distributor, our investor, and society as 6 stakeholders that we need to serve in a very balanced manner, not necessarily in a disproportionately different way. And when we say this is our purpose, right, we actively de-link our purpose from the reason why a business exists or our profits. For in a lot of companies, they link a purpose to the way they build products, right? They talk about products need to be built which is environmentally friendly. We make products. So there is a sliver of commerce, a commercial intention in the purpose. In our case, it's completely devoid. So our purpose is called conscience in action. That's what we do. So each of our stakeholders, we look at If you were on the other side, you know, the golden rule in most spiritual beliefs is do unto others what you would like others to do unto you. So that's the fundamental belief in our conscience and action. So if you look at a customer, if you were a customer, would you behave the way you are behaving if you were a seller? Most of us don't. When we are customers, our expectations are very high. And when we are sellers, we tend to come up with a lot of excuses as to why we can't do that. So this hypocrisy, bridging this hypocrisy is one of the fundamental vectors of what you can do to a customer. Now, is this something which is a turn of a switch, we can do it tomorrow? No, it's a journey. It's a long, consistent journey. But if you do not put purpose ahead of profit, you're never going to accomplish this journey or even move forward in this journey. Let me give you another example of employees as a stakeholder. We have a fundamental belief that we should not build a business on the back of cheap Indians. We don't want to do that. Right? That is blood money. Right? So somebody is being paid less and we make a lot of profit for ourselves and for our shareholders. There's something wrong with that. Right? So I don't mean to trivialize what the IT industry has done. They've done a phenomenal job of scaling. But the fundamental thing is cheap India. Now, if Indian software engineers were not cheap, the Indian IT industry would not be successful, which is okay. I mean, we started in 1999 with the Y2K was the opportunity. It's been 24 years. After 24 years of being present, why did we not be the first to bring ChatGPT? It's a question that we need to ask ourselves, right? If you're still coding and if you're still providing software services for the Western world, you're still relying on cheap Indians. Now, if the applicants learn software and English and they become cheap, guess where the business is going to go, right? So this is not sustainable. So for us, this is an audacious goal. So we have a factory in Italy. We pay our shop employees 30 lakhs in Italy. That's the market. You don't pay 30 lakhs, they don't come to work, right? The technology for that factory is going from our factory in Coimbatore, right? And they are profitable. So what's wrong with this, right? So it's a mindset. It's the mindset not of the blue collar employee, but the mindset of the white collar employee. You look at plastic bottle as an analogy. They're so cheap, therefore they get abused. But if those bottles were expensive, we'll find ways to preserve them, reuse them, right? Bring value to that. It's the same thing with people. If we put more value on our people, we will use them very carefully. We will not abuse them, right? So our goal in our company, as part of our purpose, is to be able to pay what we pay in Italy. Now, it's got nothing to do with shareholder maximization, right? But I personally believe if you do this and if you're successful, your shareholder maximization will just go exponentially higher. So I think it's these things that we drive as much as we drive profit, right? And there is a whole host of stuff, right? For employees, for instance, in our company, nobody needs to apply for leave. So we trust you. So if you think you have to take leave and it's necessary, please go ahead. Just tell your manager that you're not going to come to work, right? Nobody needs to apply for travel permission. We trust you. If you believe travel is necessary, please go ahead and do it, right? You don't need to submit your bills for approval. We trust you, right? If you're following the rule, it goes straight into accounting and it gets billed. So it's fundamental change in the culture of the organization, and there is a purpose why we do it, because there is a larger reason why we exist than just profit. So we call our management philosophy, or we call it a management and governance philosophy, we call it the tension triangle. On top of the triangle, you have purpose, which is conscience and action. One anchor of the other side of another point of the triangle is our profit, goals, sales, EBITDA, return on capital employed. The third is risk. If we don't take risks, we will not fulfill our purpose. So, for instance, paying our shop employees 30 lakhs is a risk that we need to take. But if we don't take that risk, we will not fulfill our purpose. But if we take that risk, there's a compromise possible on profit. How do you manage these things? So that's what we call it a tension triangle. It's constantly under tension. And management's job is to make sure that there is a balance in this whole thing. We will never get a equilateral triangle at any time. But you just got to make sure that it is not an acute angle triangle. Try and bring the balance to the whole thing. So, in our country, there is so much that we have pride in. But if you really sift through that, a lot of our pride is our past. Our rishis invented the zero. There was people who wrote this, who wrote that. We claim virtues of our ancestors. But what are we doing to create a present which the future will look back and feel proud of? I think that's the fundamental thing that we need to do. So for me, Chandrayaan is, okay, it's a technical achievement, phenomenal. But for me, it is an achievement of the present, which the future is going to look back and say, wow, we have done something phenomenal, right? And the best part of Chandrayaan is it's country agnostic. It could have been fired from anywhere in the world and it would have still done the job. So it was, the thing that really bothers me in the press, where they say, oh, we did it for 600 crores, whereas NASA would have spent 2 billion. That's not the point. What is it that we achieved? We put that damn lander in the south pole of the moon. Nobody's been able to do it, right? That is the achievement, right? That's phenomenal. That's country agnostic. It can be done. It could have been done anywhere by us, by Indians. I think that's really the point of pride. And we, in our institutions, whether it is academics or whether it is in profit-making organizations, we need to build a present that the future will look back and say, wow, they've done a great thing. Yeah. So I want to close with a story that CK used to tell quite often, right? It's a story about a frog. So there was this villager who was walking by a well and he heard a voice saying, please help me. So he went into the well and he saw this frog sitting right at the bottom and saying, please help me get out, right? So he said, okay, hold on. He was a good Samaritan. So I will go to the village, bring a long stick, I'll put it down and you can hop up. I said, okay. So he went, walked all the way to the village, brought back a stick, when he came back, the frog was outside. So he said, how come? He says, you asked me to help. I walked all the way there and I brought the stick and you're out. How come? He says, there's a poisonous snake inside. So the moral of the story is we have it in us to get out of the well, right? But we don't need a threat. Can we get out of the well on our own and make things happen? So thank you again for this opportunity.
Well, a different point of view, a different perception is something that we all need to grow. And ladies and gentlemen, I should definitely highlight this point that he is an excellent combination of wisdom, of grounded advice, and highlighting the corporate ideals which can make a difference to the world. I want you all to give him a huge round of applause. Thank you so much, sir. Well, again, a round of applause for the recipients of the award. Ravi J. Mathay National Fellow Award to all the three. Congratulations. Now, I would request Dr. Ramesh Bhail, AIMS Odisha Chapter, Chairman and the Director of IMI Bhubaneswar, to kindly come up to the stage and to let us know about your experience on this convention. सर स्वागत है आपका.
Good afternoon. After such an amazing story by the chief guest, obviously, this is what this particular convention offered us. A lot of power-packed, inspirational stories, a lot of learnings which we got in last 3 days, and that's what the team under Dr. Nandagopal actually tried doing it. I don't know for how many months you worked on this with the director PSG. Okay, hats off to the complete AIMS team. A big round of applause. I have a lot of takeaways, and I'm sure all of you have, because the power-packed panel discussions which we had last two and a half days, every panelist provoked a lot of thought-provoking questions about how are we running these management institutions and how are we going to align this management education with the new education policy. And the chairman AICT in the inaugural address also talked about the advocacy role which the AIMS is trying to provide in the policy making and for the sustaining management education, and especially the PGDM institutions, the standalone PGDM institutions, and that's one of the important learnings which we really talk about it. A lot of senior colleagues from various institutions came and shared their experience, and that's what we all enjoyed, and the great hospitality from the PSD. We should not be forgetting about this. Thank you, madam. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, who is our incoming president for AIMS? Can I have a shout out for that, please? Hanji, Dr. Sudhir Sharma. He is an eminent figure in the field of management. He serves as the chairman of the Master School of Management, a role he has performed with distinction and dedication. He has 30 years of experience in education, with wealth of experience in academia and a profound understanding of management principles. Dr. Sharma has been a driving force behind the success of the Master School of Management. His leadership has not only elevated the institution, but also he has contributed significantly to the broader landscape of management education. It gives me an immense pleasure to invite Mr. Sudhir Sharma to join us on the stage to deliver his acceptance speech as the incoming president of AIMS.
Honorable Chief Guest, dear Nandagopal ji, dear Shri Vidya, respected past presidents, delegates, members, students, and faculty members. It's my honor and also a unique opportunity to share my acceptance address with this diverse gathering of management gurus, industry experts, faculty members, and budding managers. I am humble and honored that you have elected me president for the year 2023-24. I thank you all, dear President, respected past President, and honorable members of AIMS, for expressing faith in me. I promise that I will leave no stone unturned to vindicate your trust in me. In 2023-24, we will undoubtedly continue to strengthen the ongoing programs, value healthy tradition established by our predecessors. We will increase the range of ongoing programs and our focus will be more on innovation so that we keep management and education abreast with changing technology. I am social entrepreneur and perceive education with this perspective. I am sure that you will agree with me that despite constraint, education, either academic or professional, must be available to all those who need it. With this vision, we need to communicate with our policymakers, regulators, to inspire them how the ground realities are changing. We will also tell them what are the nuances in implementation of the policy. Nowadays, knowledge, technology, and skills are increasing with great speed. In this scenario, there is only one way to be relevant. That is to remain on express highway of knowledge with a good speed. It is nice that we are in Tamil Nadu, the land of social justice and rationality. The teaching of Saint Tiruvallur revealed to humanity will illuminate our path. Learn well what should be learned and then live your learnings. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Congratulations, sir, and wishing you all the very best. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to give away the awards for the competitions which were held yesterday. So then, thank you, बैठिए. We have winners. This wasn't easy for the jury, but we always have winners for certain things. And to present these awards, I would request Dr. Jairam Varadaraj to kindly come forward, and of course, Dr. Nandagopal. Vidya ma'am can also join, please. Well, this award is for the AIMS JL Batra Best Research Paper Award. The award, the gold, goes to, the name of the institute is what I would call first, SP Manlis Prin LN Award, and the award goes to Dr. Ragini N. Mohanty. Congratulations, ma'am. The silver goes to Gokli Education Society, JDC, And the award goes to Dr. Sapna Patil. Congratulations, ma'am. Congratulations, ma'am. The next award is for Ames Convention Research Paper Award. And we have 2 gold medalists here. Let me call the name of the university. It's SP Manlishprin LN again. And the award goes to Dr. Sonal. Congratulations. And the gold award also goes to Professor E. Prashanti from Sanskriti School of Business. Okay. The next award is for Ames ICFEI Best Teacher Award, and the award goes to Dr. Maneet Mishra, International Management Institute, Bhubaneswar. Congratulations, sir. The next award is for Ames Best Student Paper Award. Congratulations, sir. Well, the next award is for the Ames Best Student Paper Award. And the gold goes to Mr. Gopi Krishnan and Dr. Dulari SS from SEMS School of Technology and Management, Kochi. Congratulations. And the silver goes to Ms. Kajal Giri from SP Manliprin, Wellington Institute of Management, Development and Research, Mumbai. The next award is for Ames Ramsamy P. Iyer Best Young Teacher Award. And we have Dr. Arindam Mondal from XLRI Jamshedpur, Dr. R Nandagopal from SP Manliprin, Wellington Institute of Management, Development and Research, Mumbai, and Dr. Kapil from Goa Institute of Management, Goa. Congratulations to all of you. The next award is for Ames ISME Best Case Award. And the participation certificate goes to Dr. K.B. Sridevi from Jainson School of Business, Coimbatore. To Dr. M. Sri Ram from SDM Institute of Management and Development, Mysore. To Mr. Dipanjay, Indra Institute of Management, Pune. A round of applause, please. Congratulations. Well, the next award is for AIMS RCM, Best B School Director Award. From West, we have Dr. Ajit Parlekar. And from East, we have Professor Ramesh Bell. Congratulations. A round of applause, please. Congratulations. Next award is for AIMS Doctoral Colloquium Award. And the gold goes to Dr. Hiranmay, Department of Management Studies, Guntur. And it's being shared by Professor Smita Bhatkal from S.P. Manlipur, Wellington University, Institute of Management, Development and Research, Mumbai. Congratulations. The next award is for AIMS We School Innovation Award. The institution category is St. John's College of Engineering and Management, Parker. And the award goes to Dr. P. Balamurgan. The gold goes to Dr. P. Balamurgan. And the silver goes to Master School of Management, Meerut, Professor Mohit Sathi. Congratulations. A round of applause, please. The next category is for AIMS We School Innovative Awards Faculty category. The gold is being shared by two faculty members. It goes to Balaji Institute of Modern Management, Sri Balaji University, Pune, to Dr. Archana Srivastava. And to Mr. Ranjit Kara from the Lead College of Management. The gold is being shared by two of them. A huge round of applause. Congratulations, ma'am. Right. And the silver goes to Dr. Pallavi Srivastava from St. John College of Engineering and Management, Palghat. Congratulations. The next award is for Ames V School Innovation Award Student category. The gold goes to, let me call the institute first, Balaji Institute of Management and Human Resources Development, Pune. The award goes to Miss Nidhi Arora. Nidhi is here. Anybody who can take it on her behalf? Congratulations, Nidhi. Well, the silver goes to the Institute for Future Education, Entrepreneurship and Leadership, Lonavala. And the award goes to Miss Avanti English. The silver goes to Avanti. The next award is for Ames National Management Week, National Management Award, Week Award. And the award goes to Mr. Abhishek Tripathi from Sri Vaishnav College, Sri Vaishnav School of Management, Indore. It goes to Anupama as well. Dr. Anupama, can we have you on the stage from our Institute of Management? And it also goes to Mr. Kirev Pandya from CK Shah Institute of Management. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, I request you all to give a huge round of applause for all our winners. Congratulations. Thank you. Yes, you can take your seats on the dais, please. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to deliver the vote of thanks. And I request Shri Vidya ma'am to kindly come forward, the director of PSG IM, to kindly deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, Dr. Jairam Varadaraj, Chief Guest of the Valedictory Program, Dr. Nandagopal, President AIMS, Dr. Sudhir Sharma, the incoming President of AIMS, most valuable invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, students, it's my privilege to offer the thanks on behalf of the management and Team PSG Institute of Management. I would like to express a sincere thanks to Dr. Nandagopal and the entire AIMS committee for the opportunity to host the 34th AIMS Annual Management Convention here. We are thankful to Dr. Jairam Varadaraj for the valedictory address and for also giving us insights about how the purpose of an organization should be. When we are teaching students still about maximizing shareholder wealth or sustainability, he has shared what his organization doing for the purpose of business as consciousness with action, and also sharing the triangle concept with us. I think there is a thought for all of us here as academicians, as researchers, as faculty, and also as future leaders in businesses, how when we are looking at consumerism or commercializing our products, like there is something much beyond that, where we try to add value for the people, which in India we forget to do. When we're talking about India being the largest economy and also going to surpass the world, the other countries in the world, I think this is something which, as future managers and leaders, that each one of you as students can give a thought about when you are framing your own policies and putting practices into your organizations. Here is one person from Coimbatore who is doing it in his own organization and has been sharing his thoughts with us. Thank you very, very much for those insights, sir. And we would also wish to thank you on behalf of AIMS for accepting the prestigious Ravi Mathay Award, which is another feather added to many of the hats he adorns. A hearty congratulations to Professor Mathay and Professor Ratan Sharma, the recipient of Ravi Mathay Award. A congratulations to the awardees of the various other competitions. I also wish to express a gratitude to all the delegates who have come from across India. There were about 280 registrations, and we are so grateful for all of your contributions, which shows the commitment in building a knowledge pool for future generations. We had an overwhelming response for the competitions. It was hard for the jury to choose the awards. Every winner had a good challenge, and I guess all the participants would go back with the thought that each contribution is unique and has added value to this forum and especially to oneself. We wish to thank all the invited speakers and our friends from the US and the Middle East for going the extra mile and making their presence at this convention and making it truly diverse and international. We deeply appreciate and acknowledge the presence of the AIMS past presidents, executive members, board members, staff from the Hyderabad office, the convention office working out of Coimbatore, staff, faculty, and students of PSG and PSG Institute of Management who coordinated the event effortlessly. A special mention of thanks to the press and media for the generous coverage of the event. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to every participant, speaker, organizer, and sponsor who has contributed to the success of this event. The convention has provided us with a platform to exchange ideas, share experiences, and a glimpse into the myriad of possibilities that lie beyond the horizon. As we bid farewell to the convention, let us carry the spirit of change and pursuit of new paradigm with us. Let us continue to learn, adapt, and lead to a future that is just not different, but better. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, ma'am. I request you all to kindly rise for national anthem.
तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you so much. Thank you to all the dignitaries.